Hello, hello. Thank you for clicking on our thumbnail. I was about to say faces, but you can't see our faces until this very moment. Hi, how's it going? My name is C the Superior, and I'm here with my co-host, the Great Grand Slam Poobah. How's it going over there?
I just want to start off before we start the show. I now identify myself as the Great Grand Slam Pooper.
Oh, well, okay, you have a title now.
I do. There's another E in there, and I think it's very important that we throw that out there. But I am well. I'm excited to talk about some geek news. Um, Lead the charge, madam.
All right. Well, thank you all for being here. Please like the video if
Yes.
you like the video. And as always, we aren't journalists, but we are geeks, and we're here to bring you the geek news of the week. And starting fresh out the gate, we have some news from Disney. We have Disney CEO Bob Iger says AI generated short form content will soon be on Disney Plus, right? So they have completely given up the goat and said, okay, we're caving and we're giving some more AI content to you guys. So just a little bit of what's going on. This is coming to us from Hollywood Reporter. It says that the platform is going to have more AI generated videos. This is something that Bob Iger mentioned on a quarters call. And if you go down to the bottom clip, it mentions that the other things that we're really excited about that AI is going to give us is the ability to do is to provide users of Disney Plus with much more engaging experience, including the ability for them to create user generated content and to consume user generated content, mostly short form from others. So after digging a little bit more into it, it seems as if it's going to be somewhat related to some gaming stuff potentially. There was some odd wording that I found. I think it was on The Verge that I found some more information about it. Apparently, they Disney Plus has collaborated with Epic Games, I think it is, and
Oh.
they're going to be doing something with them, but also with it being user generated AI content. Does that mean like, anybody with a subscription to Disney Plus is going to be able to make something with like Elsa or Mickey Mouse, or what do you think about this?
I don't know what to make of any of this stuff. I mean, because all this stuff is just like this is language I don't know. I don't understand. You know.
Okay. Uh-huh.
Um, the stuff with Epic Game, when you said that, if I'm correct, that's the people who do Fortnite. So
Oh.
that's it. That's interesting to me. But the AI stuff, I mean, AI has been pretty much taken over. I feel like this whole year has been AI. So,
Mhm.
hearing about Disney and caving in with the whole AI stuff, I mean, it's I don't know. I don't know what to make of it. I just go like, wow, that's different.
Yeah, when I first saw the headline, I was thinking, okay, are they like getting rid of their illustrators? Are they getting rid of their animators? Are they doing that? But
Right.
when they said it's going to be user generated, so to me that seems like it's going to be, you and
Well,
I.
yeah, yeah. Okay, I get what you're saying.
But
Yeah.
what is it that we're going to do? Like, are we?
I
Are they
I
allowing people to create like short commercials with their characters? That doesn't seem right.
No,
And
and Disney's kind of funny with their properties, so
yeah.
that's I think that's the interesting part there. Now, understand a little bit of this. Maybe it's a way to just have us like, and I'm saying us meaning like the users, right? Like have us involved in a way, like, hey, you could kind of do these things, or like, I don't know. It's like it's almost
Uh-huh.
like you could kind of get away with some of these things, but not really. I don't know because it's
Yeah, and
Disney's weird to me. I just can't make out what we're doing here.
they specifically said short form content. So with that, you mentioned that Epic Games are the creators of Fortnite. So has there been, outside of course, like Marvel characters, has there been Disney characters within Fortnite? Maybe that's what this AI collaboration is about. Maybe they're adding more AI content to Fortnite and including more Disney characters like, Elsa or but is there a crossover there? Do you think little kids playing Fortnite want to play with Elsa?
I think they do not want to play as Elsa. I think
Yeah.
really the main, honestly, the heavy hitter is Goofy. So please,
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
but I
Actually,
do. It does make me wonder if they're gonna make a get because like I don't know if they would want their Disney characters like I mean these are not real guns or anything like that, but like have Mickey go oh and then he
uh-huh.
shoots you and stuff like that. I don't know if they want to do that, but it does make me wonder if they want to kind of do some kind of game, or maybe it is a crossover. I don't know. Maybe, I mean, the world is a different place these days. You
You know
know.
what? This got me to thinking about something I saw online, and now that you're here, I want to ask you about it because we used to do a show a little while ago called UPR Battles,
Oh yes.
and there is a debate online about who would win in a battle, Pennywise or the Cat in the Hat.
Oh man, if I'm being honest here, I think we all know it's Cat in the Hat. I mean, you
Like,
don't know. Cat in the Hat got so much tricks underneath his sleeve, and I don't
yeah,
know what his level of tune force is, but he has some tune force.
yeah, I
That
feel like he has a lot of tune force just based off
yes,
of the movie that what was that Michael Myers he did
yes, yes,
several years ago.
yeah, yeah.
But at the same time, I think it is like a god, right? Or like some kind of like universe
Stop it.
being.
He
I
lost to
don't
a bunch of. No, I get what you're saying. I was gonna say he lost to kids, but I'm lying here, right? Because they were adults. I think once Cat in the Hat gets the knowledge of like, because Cat. So the whole thing is, let me make. I want to see if I got this correct here, right? It's
Mhm.
almost like we brought back battles just for this little segment here, but it makes me okay. So Pennywise, he's only stronger if you fear him, and once he doesn't have that fear, you take that away from him. So I think Cat in the Hat is not going to fear this guy, and he's going to go and realize that, and then Pennyworth he starts shriveling because he doesn't. It his ego it strikes his ego. So
Okay,
I
but
just
does the Cat in the Hat have fear? That's the question. That's the question I would ask.
I
I
mean
don't know if he does.
he stood toe to toe with the Grinch, so I don't think so.
Anyway, if you're watching, let us know in the comments who you think will win in a fight, Cat in the Hat or Pennywise. But that was the first bit of geek news, and go ahead and take it away from here.
All
Sugar.
right. So I'm usually like the video game guy here and stuff like that, right? So I have some Sonic news. I'm just kidding. I
Ah.
have I know I'm so disappointed too, right? But this week we got the trailer. I don't know if you got to see this, so I'm interested in hearing your thoughts about this. So I think it's a really cool time to be a video game fan and a video game fan, a fan of video games and movies, right? I'm sorry, I
Okay.
had to try to combine it. But we got the trailer for this one right here, Super Mario Galaxy. They broke it down this week. It was 2 minutes and some change, and I thought it was it was really cool. And some of the things that we got. So I knew Rosalina was going to be in it. She had to be in it because it's a Mario Galaxy movie, and this is the movie that she debuted in. But we learned this week that she'll be voiced by Brie
Oh,
Larson.
I
Yes,
didn't know that. Okay.
yeah, they really kept that under wraps because I feel like no one knew this until the trailer came out. Because
Okay.
I couldn't even pick up her voice when I was hearing it. I was like, who's that?
Okay, Captain Marvel.
Captain Marvel. Yeah, she's making Nintendo and Marvel money. I am jealous. I am very jealous about all of this. We got
Mhm.
a lot of other people still playing their role, like Jack Black as Bowser.
Okay.
Mario's is played by Chris Pratt. Charlie Dave, I want to say is his name, playing Luigi. But we also get Bowser Jr. And I'm not familiar with this individual here. Benny Safadai, I want to say his name is.
Safid? Saf
Safid, thank you. Yes. And
maybe?
he will be voicing Bowser Jr.
Okay.
Looking at this trailer, I thought it was pretty cool because they had you saw elements of Mario Galaxy, and
Okay.
then you saw stuff from Mario Odyssey. That was one of the games for the Nintendo Switch. But when you see Bowser Jr., the last Mario game that came out was Mario Wonders, and he has this form. I can't describe it. I played very little of Super Mario Wonders. It's a fun game, by the way. You should play it.
Uh,
But you get to. I like what we're seeing here. I think it's I'm excited about when this movie come out. This movie comes out next year, April.
oh,
It kind of made me go like, man, I wish this movie was coming out in the holidays because, I mean, it just
this feels like a Christmas movie in your opinion from the trailer?
no, you know what it is. So I used to work at Toys R Us. I hated that job, and when I worked there, Mario Galaxy, so the first one came out around the holiday season. So
Okay.
for me, that's that little connection. Not necessarily gives me holiday feels. It's just I just think about that time in 2007, and I hated that job. They kept putting me in the sections instead of the video game section. They said, "Hey, how about you help sell some Barbies?" I don't know nothing about this, but
Oh,
but,
well,
but from some of the pictures, I don't know if you saw the trailer. What do you think about some of the stuff that I presented here?
I'm excited for this movie actually. When the first Mario came out, I wasn't that I didn't expect much from it, but after watching it in the movies, and actually I saw it with a couple of our, UPR friends, and it was really good. I was entertained. It was actually shorter than what I would have wanted it to be. I could have stayed for a little longer in the movie theaters watching that movie. So I was pleasantly surprised, and I have higher expectations of this second film. I did see the trailer. I thought it was entertaining. I like the miniature Bowser stuff that we get. He still has like that fire in him. He's still obsessed with Peach.
Oh, you saw that? Remember that you saw the painting, right?
Yeah,
Yeah, that was great.
that was hilarious. And I like that we get to see Rosalina, even though I don't know much about her character at all, besides the fact that she's gigantic. I brought this up before. She's supposed to be super tall. And I'm excited to actually get my, I guess, more formal introduction, for me at least, of this character in this movie. So yeah, and again, it looks bright, it looks happy, it looks fun, it looks like it's going to be entertaining for the kids. Hopefully, it has some adult
Yes.
humor. So I'm definitely going to go see the movie theater.
They kind of already did when they showed Bowser with a six pack. That was for the adults right there. I do want to throw real quick here, and then I'll give you the floor here. I do hope that they implement some of that Mario Galaxy music. We talk about video game music a lot, and
Uh-huh.
Mario Galaxy has some of the most beautiful music I've ever heard. Like, there's a track. It's called Rosalina Observatory or something like that.
Uh-huh.
And as you progress in the game, it just gets more. I'm going to send you it. You just take it. It sounds like such a Disney track. I'm just going to send it to you. It's actually really, really cool. And the other last piece I wanted to say, we talked about. I'm glad that you mentioned miniature Bowser.
Uh-huh.
Um, so the whole thing with power ups, right? When you get attacked, that's when the power stops, right? I was confused when the door slammed on his tail. He didn't grow back. I didn't. I just thought that was interesting. Unless it's you can't inflict pain on yourself, it has to be someone else. Because I just thought the power up should have,
Yeah,
stopped.
maybe someone else has to do it. Maybe it's something else going on in there. Who knows? Who knows? But it also seems like he likes Luigi a lot better than he likes Mario. Did
Yeah,
you know?
that was funny. He said, "Sup, Luigi?" Hey, Mario. Meanwhile, both of them beat him up in the movie. It was
Yeah,
both of
yeah,
them. It
it's,
was.
it's giving very much like Elmo and Rocco. I don't know if you're familiar with the
I
Elmo.
did. Oh, Elmo hates Rocco. Like
Yes.
it's so funny when I think he was on some kind of news station and they mentioned him and Elmo said Elmo don't like him. I was like, oh, God.
Rocco. That's what it looks like when Bowser talks to Mario.
Oh, when he does
And
like
vice
this,
versa.
that me.
Mario wasn't like it either. But yeah, I really enjoyed it. And it makes me wonder,
Mhm.
do you think we'll ever get, like, since it seems like they're going through the games anyway, right? Do you think we'll get like a Smash Bro like crossover kind of situation or
I,
no?
I I think we'll get references like Mario might do a move or something like that that's referencing Smash, but I really don't think so. I think right now that they just want to flush out this world and go
Okay.
through like the history of Mario and stuff like that. It would be cool as hell. Like, I would be great. I mean, but I feel like that would have to be some like because it's kind of a collab still. I want to say, even though it's all in the world of Nintendo, but it's some kind of
Mhm.
collab because you bring guys from Star Fox and stuff like that.
Oh yeah,
But
it's a lot of different
yeah,
characters.
it would be a lot. And honestly, if you do a Smash Brothers movie, I know I you gotta bring in the Sonics and the I'm sorry, because like if you're doing this,
Pikachu's.
I would the clouds. I'm sorry, I would like that kind of thing, but I don't think so though. But it would be hella cool. And I also think too, because we'll save this for the end, for the Link news. But please
Uh-huh.
carry on.
All right, well, let's get into my final section of geek news. We
Ooh,
have some Superman updates. So, Superman Man of Tomorrow villain has been announced, and it's someone that I've been waiting for because we always get Lex, like everything, we always get Lex. I mean, Lex is a great villain, but we gotta, explore some other avenues here, right? And apparently,
yes,
it's this coming to us from the Wrap. We are getting Brainiac for the next Superman movie. So, according to the Wrap, Superman and Lex Luthor will team up against uber villain Brainiac in James Gunn's DCU movie. Man of Tomorrow, the Wrap has exclusively learned. So, since the announcement of Man of Tomorrow, fans have suspected that Brainiac would be the film's eventual foe. Senior film reporter, I don't want to mispronounce her name, but Mr. Gonzalez has confirmed that it will indeed be Brainiac forcing Luthor and Superman to join forces. So and not only do we get the villain, we do. It seems like we get a little bit of the story here. So it's going to be some sort of forced collaboration between Lex and Superman. And I don't know how I feel about that because the way Lex killed off that man in front of Superman's face like that, I don't know if I could be friends with this man by the next movie. Because remember, he shot that guy with the falafels or whatever he was selling, and he shot him right down there. And I said, "This is crazy." So I don't know if I even want to see Lex in any sort of like collaboration, team up at all. Like I just don't like the guy, and I wanted to continue to not like him.
But you know what? That is so credit to the actor who portrayed Lex Luthor.
Nicholas Hoult.
Yes. He did such a great job because he was hateable. I mean, honestly, and I've seen the meme a lot online. Seeing this his Lex made me go like, I'm not hating at my highest here.
Yes.
You know, like his guy is really much. I feel like though, I hear what you're saying though. I totally hear what you're saying. Like, why would Superman want to team up with this jerk, right?
Yeah.
But if you're talking about, and Brainiac is, I don't know a whole heck of a lot about
Well,
Brainiac.
before you get there, I did bring up a slide to refresh some of our memories here, a little bit about Brainiac.
Sure.
So he is often depicted as an android or cyborg, and he comes from the planet Kolu, and his thing is collections. Like he likes to collect cities and travels the galaxy to collect cities and shrink them down and have them with him on his spaceship. And that's just his thing. He's just like a weird collector and very, brainy. Of course, he's a genius. And you are kind of familiar with him because he was in a few episodes of My Adventures with Superman, the cartoon we reviewed. So it's
the anime.
Yeah, it was awesome.
But there's so much layers to him. That's what I was trying to. What I wanted to get at. Like, there's so much layers to him that like there's certain things like the collection thing. I know that's really pretty much his thing. But I was trying to get what I was going to say is he's a big threat, and when you have stuff like that, and I mean this ain't the first superhero supervillain team up where they're like, hey, it's a big threat, and if we don't do anything, this guy could take. I mean, Brainiac is someone you don't mess around with, like how you just said he collects. I remember there was I forget what cartoon it was. It was a movie though, and it had Brainiac, and I think he collected if it wasn't Earth, he just collected Metropolis for whatever reason. I hate this place in particular, right? And he takes it, and Lois is there, and Lois gives him the middle finger, and you see him just like, okay. So I love that they did go with Brainiac. Like, to pull the curtain back a little bit, I was telling C before we started, I was like, that was like one of my slides I wanted to use. And when I saw it, I was like, well, I guess we're both talking about this, and I love it. I do like it. Do you have it's just a random question there, but do you have an actor that you think could play this role in mind?
Ooh, okay. That's a hard question. Oh, golly. Okay.
It's tough, right? Yeah.
If it has to be, it seems like James Gunn is going for a younger cast, our Lex Luthor is relatively young, same thing with Superman. So who would be brainy enough, but also at the same time have some sort of stamina, because he looks pretty formidable in these little little cartoon pictures here. So
right.
Oh, give me a second. Okay, you go first, and I'll go after.
Oh God, I don't have anybody. I was just going
to say. You don't have any? Okay.
I have no idea. I don't even think it has to be someone young though. Like,
you don't think so?
I don't think so. Like, I just think somebody who, it could be an older guy, but still in some kind of because Brainiac is not some young guy. He's I don't know how long he's lived, but he looked like he's lived a long time.
Okay.
Oh man. I'm sorry, I was laughing because I thought about William Dafoe, but he could never play that role because
you and William Dafoe, man. What's going on with you, William Dafoe?
I love him.
If they do an older actor, you know who I would love to have play him, right? Because he has such like a gravitas, and we see him in Gen V all the time. I would love him as Brainiac. He plays such a great villain.
I like that because you know what? I like that because the way he talks and the way I could see that would be. But you know what? Not for nothing. At this point, we just need to give him every role. Like this guy's in Marvel, this guy's in Gen V, this guy's in DC.
I'm blanking.
But I do like it. I do like that.
Italian name, but y'all know I put the image up so you can see. But yeah, that'll be maybe one of my choices.
Oh, you put
Oh, and I was saying I keep blanking on his name, but he's Italian, so well,
Oh,
he's
him. Oh, okay.
he has
Oh,
like
okay.
a Italian name, and it always escapes me. I want to say it starts with a G, but I
I
could.
think you're right. It is like a J. Yeah, yeah. But yeah, no, I don't have no like no actor, but I don't think it has that. Like, I don't think an age thing has to play for that. When it comes to Brainiac.
There was someone else I was thinking about too, and then she just flashed in my mind before this guy actually. But I was thinking, hold on, I think there may be siphoning him to play our next Black Panther. It's the guy from Snowfall.
Oh, really?
Yeah, what's his name? Idris something. Him. I think he could play something about his face structure was given this and from this picture. I think that's what that's what did it
What
for
was
me.
he? He always has a angry scowl.
He
Like,
has
what
a
was
very
he?
like angular face that looks kind of like this. I said, oh, I can kind of see him in there.
Knowing our luck, maybe it'll just be The Rock. He'll just play.
I hope not. Oh my
I
God, that would piss me off.
I would laugh. I've said the RCU's the Rock the RCU's coming back, the Rock Cinematic
Mhm.
Universe. But yeah, I couldn't think of it. Do you think I don't know. I was thinking on the top of my head, maybe they might bring back somebody from that old DCU, and I was trying to think of somebody, but I can't think of anybody. So I just wanted to ask the question: do you think you have anybody? So that's it.
Ezra Miller, The Flash.
Oh, that would be a complete effing nightmare.
They're never gonna do.
Yeah, they've cut ties with that man. They said thank you for the service. Matter of fact, they said Flashpoint couldn't come sooner, so we can get
Get
rid
out
of this guy. Got it.
of here. But that's it for my geek news. What about you?
I only got a picture here. I'm
That's
sorry, it's not as spiffy as all the other stuff, but we have some leak images for The Legend of Zelda, and I know it's not the most the
so
biggest picture.
this is leaked from the set. So this
Yes.
is
So
okay.
I want to say the NZ stand for New Zealand, right? I want to say because it says being filmed in NZ right there.
Yeah,
But
probably.
she gives the so I'm not so good with the Legend of Zelda lore. I know just so much, but what was that one where they were in the sky? That's what that dress is giving me.
Um,
Um, it was
Mask
on
of
the Wii. No, the one that was on the Wii. It was God, I'm gonna Google it real quick. But just quick, give
no.
the quick. Go ahead.
I'm excited for the leak because, like, usually I don't like to look at leaks. Like, if I see it, I try to. But now this is, I can't wait for this movie to come out. So I'm very excited to see like what's going on with the outfits. I like how it's looking so far, just a little bit that we're getting. Um, this is exciting. I can't wait to see it, and the fact that they're shooting in New Zealand is awesome too because how it looks in New Zealand is very fitting for Zelda, and it is also where they shot Lord of the Rings when those movies were out. So you can see that clearly aesthetically there's some crossover between Lord of the Rings and Zelda. And I'm excited to see how it's going to look when they put this movie together.
It's called Skyward Sword. I'm sorry, I wanted to really get the name of it, but the dress that's what is giving. Or maybe I'm wrong. Maybe it's the last one from what you call. I should let the
I
Legend
think
of
Breath
Zelda.
of the Wild is the one, maybe is
Yeah,
kind of like that one.
because the blue dresses, that's what it's giving, and I couldn't get a really I was telling you off air, I couldn't really get a good picture of Link's outfit, but he had the green on, and I love. And one of the things that I do like when you watch any of these kind of things, these properties and stuff like that, is that that they're gonna take some chances and some of the stuff here, but they try to still keep respects to the media. And I like that because I can't see Link not wearing. I know in these last game he didn't really have the green stuff going on here, but like that's his outfit. Like what are we even chatting about?
I got a question.
Yes.
Do you think that in this movie that they're going to show Zelda in like her other form where she's like, in disguise and stuff like that? Do you think they're going to show her?
I don't, honestly, though. I think that's a great question. No, I don't. Because I don't know which Legend of Zelda we're going here for. So that Legend of Zelda that you that Zelda, I'm sorry, I had to say the whole freaking name. But that Zelda that you're speaking about, that was from the N64. That was the Ocarina of Time and that kind of one. I don't know all these Zeldas, and I know enough to know that each Link and each Zelda are different from a different time or a different. They're not all the same. It's not like this, like, you know what I mean? Like how
Mhm.
Mario is always going to be Mario. These are all different links.
Yeah.
So I don't think so. It would be cool. Uh,
I
but
hope
I
that
mean,
they I hope that they do. I hope that they do. I think it's gonna add like a little layer of extra in there. And I I that's what I want. I want them to focus solely on my favorite Zelda, which is of course Ocarina of Time.
and I think that's the interesting part. Like, what Legend of Zelda are we talking about here? Like, what are we basing it on? And I think as time goes on and we get a little bit more clarity, we'll know where it's going. But for right now, I don't think they're going to go that route. But I'm also so we've been focusing so much. I don't think we got a Ganon, because you got to have a Ganon in here, right? Like they
Oh
never.
yeah, we don't have, or at least not that we know of. So maybe they keep it
It's
another.
probably going to be The Rock. It's
It better not be. It's gonna be The Rock, or it's gonna be Chris. What's his name from Mario?
what, Chris Day?
No, what's his name? Who plays Mario voice? It's
Oh,
not
it's gonna be.
Chris,
Oh, it's gonna be Chris Pratt.
Chris Pratt.
It's either gonna be The Rock, Chris Pratt, or Willem Dafoe. I don't know. It's going to be one of those three. I
Yeah,
don't
I'm
know.
so sick of these same characters, same actors all the time. It's ridiculous. But
But would you? I mean, because I was trying to think of who could play that role, but I guess we could save that for another time. Because I can't think of anybody. I always ask, "Hey, who do you got to play this actor?"
well,
And
it
then,
does have to be someone who is like incredibly fit because he's
sure.
bulked out, right? He's roided up. He's on steroids, clearly.
Okay. All right. Well, it's the rupees. He's addicted to the
Oh,
rupees.
rupees.
It's the rupees.
It's something. So it's gonna have to
Well,
be a
you know who I would like. I don't know how he is as an actor, right? I just don't know. But there was a guy called The Mountain. I think he could totally be.
I don't know.
No,
No, he was in
he's
a
just so
Game
big.
of
That's why. But
Thrones.
go ahead.
He was
Yeah,
in Game
yeah,
of Thrones. So yeah, I don't know. I don't know about that
that's
as far
fair.
as acting is concerned.
That's fair. That's fair.
Mhm.
I'm sorry. I was just looking at, because when you said big and in shape, I was like, I think he could do that. But
Uh-huh.
that's all I got after that.
They're probably going to get a wrestler, like a former wrestler who's like about to retire, trying to get out of the wrestling. Like what's his name, Roman Reigns, trying to get out of the wrestling thing and get
No,
into acting.
Roman has signed his soul to this, so he's never leaving us.
He's leaving. He's going to be at it. As soon as this acting career, as soon as Street Fighter pop off, he'll come back
You
every
know,
once in a while like The Rock.
he already is doing that. We barely see him.
Exactly. It's going to get worse.
We barely see this guy. But I just learned what was this movie called? Surf 2 or something like that. It's some animated movie. No, the Zootopia or something like that. Whatever. I can't. But anyway, he's voicing in that, and I was like, oh, this guy's really trying to
Oh.
leave us. Yeah,
Yeah, I
he's a
told
voicer.
you he's out of there. He's trying to go. So as soon as they offer him this role, it's curtains.
He just plays Ganon. I love that for him. He just plays Ganon. I love that.
Oh, but that's the geek news, guys, for this week. Thank you so much for being here. Please like the video if you like the video, and join us next Sunday for some more geek news. And yeah, don't forget to like and subscribe. And goodbye. See ya.